Sup? Alright. Get some music on. Give me a sec. Angel, welcome. I got too many tabs open. Okay, let's get started. All right, got a couple boards here off to the side. So here's this first one. I started working on refilling this out with keycaps. So right here, this is a Real Force with, I don't know what it is. Let's take a look. Yellow PBB domes, which is actually, they don't feel horrible. Some of these other ones feel really bad, but these actually feel kind of okay. They're not great. This had Tulip before. We switched it over to this fill code right here, and then I needed to figure out what piece that would go on here. So one of the things I was wondering was which to fill it out with. I know that I had this OEM Palm key set, just full black. I was thinking, okay, maybe that could go on here. A problem is that OEM Palm didn't have any 6U bar. As you can see, there is a 6U bar on here. I instead opted to replace a Creative ABS set, for which I did have a 6U bar. Then it started getting me wondering, like, I think it's kind of like I got the key set because, I don't know. It was like, well, I don't know. I'm starting to question or wonder what I should do here with all this. Like, I could put the Palm on here, then reserve this black blank set for something else, but then I'd have to keep this OEM Palm 6U bar here for now. That's not right. You see the goat is performing in LA right now? The goat? Who's the goat to you? Are we thinking of the same goat? Not Lil B? I was just typing in Lil B. Which goat? Who's performing in LA right this moment? Oh, that's right. Oh, is that today? Kanye LA. Oh, because it's April 1st. Dang. Yeah, I got my days mixed up. Those tickets sell out? I imagine they did. Are you there right now? Are you texting from the stadium? I wish. You know the real GOAT, though, right? The more recent GOAT? Eric Reprid. I saw him about a month ago. I almost did a shoot for him, but I don't know. Things got sort of mixed up. But they put me on the guest list. I did get some shots. I got. Hang on, Kai playing it. Let me show this shot I got of Eric Reprid. Found it. Gotta go for a bit? Alright. I'll show it when you get back. Alright, gotta figure out how these should all be arranged. It's not that. It's that. Yep. Not that. Almost done. Okay, I think that is it. All right. Perfect. So there it is. Here is this. I guess I can fill this out. Creative black. Mounted. Excuse me. Cool, cool. Is this part of it? This might have been part of it. I think this is the 7U. This is the HHKB 7U caps. All right. So next up, we've got this guy. So this is what we did last week, the switch tester. So one of the issues from last week was we couldn't actually do a real type test because I couldn't find the cable. Well, I did find it. So you can pop this open. The funny story about this is, so I did find it, but it was in a drawer where my headphones were. I'm like, why did I put this here? Really couldn't figure out what the explanation for that was. So now we can test the switches. We can do a type test if everything checks out. If it doesn't, we can start doing some desoldering. We'll see if we want to do any desoldering today. We'll see. Get in there. Come on, man. Am I putting... Oh, jeez. Am I putting it in the right way? There we go. There we go. So I think the couple of things we need to do before we go and tighten is really try to pull it this way. I'm not really sure how I can best enforce that. I tried. Alright, I tried my best. Igor, welcome. Frank, Wise Donkey, biggest 60% I've seen. This is a switch tester. Let's see, where is this USB? There it is. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, that's not good. Well, why doesn't work? I can't even type in use via. Sorry, did I say Y? I meant U. U doesn't work. Okay, so I'm seeing this come in on via. Alright, up arrow doesn't work. U doesn't work. Okay, so U, J, dot, and up arrow. LEDs work, which is pretty cool. I think scroll lock just doesn't really work on Mac OS, so probably not getting to that. But caps lock does. UJ dot up arrow. Let me record that. Philco. Beige. Fix UJ dot up arrow. All right, so with that, I don't think I can really do a very good. I think I could do a very good type test with this. I mean, I can, but we already kind of did one last week. We just didn't get the cable in. Hold on, sorry, I just realized I have a bunch of news and notes, but then they're kind of mixed up with my to-do list, so let me fix this. I don't know. Should I do this? I feel like, do I really want to desolder? Thinking about it. Because I feel like there's a couple of other little chores that are just more brainless to do that I feel like I could do. But I also could start doing some real fixes. Maybe I'll just do some of the other stuff until my brain can't handle it anymore. Like if I need more stimulation, you know? Just like maybe just do some of this other stuff as a warm-up. Yeah, good idea, Chris. Alright. Let's get warmed up here. Alright, here's a bunch of kale bottoms. A bunch of them. Got some kale black springs in here in the mix. Let me grab some pliers. And some trays. Alright. Just getting myself warmed up here. We're just going to take these guys out. So these kale bottoms I've been using as dummy bottoms for the longest time. And I always have to like stop to work on this. And it's like kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. So I'm pulling out all these leaves, these contact leaves. I just trash them, I guess. We'll see. But the other thing I need to do is I need to clip the rails. So that's kind of where the next brainless task would be, is clipping rails, but also then after that clipping the cherry stabilizer inserts from the 250 cherry stabilizer pieces that I ordered. Which I guess, when I think about it, is actually 500. Because a single stabilizer is the pair of housings and inserts with the wire. Corn, welcome. Got a ton of news and notes. Middle and key switches? Yeah. Do I like it better in my left hand or my right hand? I don't know yet. I see you use your mouse with your right hand, so I often forget that you're left-handed. Well, the soldering iron's always in my left hand. Like, there are things that, like, I've learned to use right-handed over the years. Scissors, mice, and so on. So when I'm going to go and clip these rails after, that'll be with my right hand. It's confusing. I have heard that... Okay, I don't know if this is like a thing. So I use scissors with my right hand. I just always have. But I have heard that right-handed scissors just don't work for left-handed people. And I don't quite understand that. Because, like, in my head, I'm like, they're just scissors. They should just cut, right? But I don't know. Am I misunderstanding something? Like, they'll cut really uncomfortably in your hand, but they'll still cut. I don't know how it is the case that I've heard some people say that, like, oh, like, they don't work. I myself haven't heard that, but it's possible it might be a physics thing. I don't know, or maybe it was a dream. Maybe I dreamed that people said that it doesn't work. I don't know. I guess I could just switch whenever I feel like it. It's raining pretty hard. I think it was like yesterday it just started raining really hard again. Oh shit. Oh, God. Keep doing that. The handles are contoured for right-handers. It's too fucking hot, man. It's March, but we have June temperatures. Weather's been funny a little bit everywhere, huh? Core, thank you for the 5-stream streak. couple of weeks ago, I realized I used up all my colorful key sets and now left with only gray or monochrome sets. Did you do any recent builds that you needed a colorful set for, or are you just trying to mix things up? Dang, this rain got real crazy all of a sudden. Now, I got a TKC candy bar recently and was trying to find something colorful to throw on there for the whimsy. I see. Candy bar, huh? I feel like I haven't heard that in a while. You know what I need? I need like a box right here that I could put my hands in, so I could just do these clips without like the pieces flying out, like flying away everywhere. But like something I could still see through. What's the best way I could like do something makeshift for that? I also need switches and a set for this NK87 and for a future Topre build. Ooh. Future Topre build I'm taking is not also going to be a 60, or not also an 87, is it? Or is it? Planning on something smaller or also a TKL? Pro 2? Nice. I wonder if that HHKB US site still has some of those. I think the last one they did was the sky blue blanks. I don't know if you're into blanks. I actually did pick a setup of the sky blue blanks, but I don't know if they're still available. Gonna need to get a Stipula PCB as well, basically gonna be throwing a custom build into the Pro 2 case. That was fair. I'm sure that there are people who've done that just for the, like, you know, ability to remap. You know, I probably don't need to do all of these. I doubt I'm going to have this many dummy builds in my lifetime. I guess one thing I could do is retroactively just throw in these like dummy bottoms into HHKB builds that have cutouts for the control keys. Mostly just want USB-C. Fair, yeah, that's fair. I was just telling me to hunt down a set of GMK ZX. Ooh. Was that through drop? Or was that something else? I'm trying to remember. ZX was the one where it's like kind of like diagonal stripes, is that right? Just drop, yeah, I see. You guys see any good April Fool's stuff? Or like April Fool's stuff that's just stupid but was real? Because I saw Bull did a drop of DCS Clown. It's just Greg but Clown. I also got something, maybe I should share it because I think it's only for today. I did pick up one of these. Give me 1 second. Did you guys see this? Sanic tees? I picked up this gray one. Holy shit, yeah, let me drop the link. God, how do I do this? Sanic. This only lasts till today if you were interested in getting it. So maybe another hour and a half. I can't really make it that much bigger, huh? There's Knackles and Shidu. I'm wondering if I'm going to regret not getting the Knackles one. Thinking maybe I can do the cuts inside of a giant Ziploc. That way I could see through, but then like all the little rail pieces will just stay in the bag. Glare 60 is live now? Glare 60? Like extras? I did pick up a Glare. We built it a couple weeks back. It's a nice board. A little heavy though. Also, if I recall correctly, it had press-in feet. I'm actually liking press-in feet a little less and less. Copper bottom. Ooh. I wonder if that would be lighter than the, what is it, stainless steel or whatever right now. Yeah, I'm not sure I like press and feet because like you move it a little bit and then like that thing happens where like the press and foot like flies off. I don't know if I like that. Maybe it's a heavy board thing. I don't know if it's a heavy board thing or a press and feet thing. Because maybe that same thing or similar thing might happen for adhesive feet. I don't even know where this is mostly focusing on this, huh? Hold on, give me a second. Autofocus not working. There we go. All right. So all the leaves are now fully removed. I guess I could throw them away, or I could just put them in a bag. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'd be saving it for. All right. I don't know if this bag is big enough. I need like a big giant bag. That's a good big giant bag. I had one I left at Tina's place. It's a F1 raw like Ziploc. It's pretty big. In one second, let me hunt around. Yeah, I don't know if I could find one that's bigger than that at the present moment. There's this. This is quite a bit bigger, but it's full of stuff. Will the stuff fit in the smaller one? Let's find out. Oh God. Alright, a little too much, but I think I have another one. Oh. Is this one? God damn it, this is the same size. I think I just could have just used this. Alright, that was pointless. Great. Okay. Let me see, there's a couple of things I have here. I have this. I don't know if this would work better. Let's find out. It's like this tool where you can come in from the top. Would this actually be better? Not really. It's kind of too wide. Yeah, this can get a cleaner, flatter cut. Alright, there we go. If this bag were bigger, I'd just put that thing inside too, I guess. I need to get that bigger bag. What is this plastic bag? PBE Klexus, welcome. No, it's just like, okay, one thing I realized, like, sometimes I do all this clipping stuff, and then, like, all this clipping just, like, the clippings fly around everywhere, and I realized, okay, if you just keep it covered, it won't have to do that, you know? Two one, welcome. I need a bigger bag. This bag isn't big enough. You're the reason for microplastics. As me. What is this Sanic shirt and why do I like it? Hey, it's only available for like another hour and a half. So if you want one, you should get it. Sega put it up for April Fools. And it's only available to purchase today. All right, let's see on my notes here. Bull and Patty, is that the clown one? I saw that. That's awesome. It looks like it's sold out though. Hit me with that FOMO, right? I didn't know Patty was a part of that. I just got the Bull message. Bull Discord. I wonder if maybe it makes more sense I just put this in here. I could just drop them. No way I'll actually wear this shirt in my day-to-day life. I mean, I mostly just buy shirts just to wear at home. I don't go out that often. I feel like I'm going out less and less. So these are just, everything is a home shirt. Even nice shirts are home shirts at this stage. Anyone here see The Chair Company with Tim Robinson on HBO? Because I swear I'm in that situation right now with literally also a chair company. That's fair. So then the question is, how do I value Sanic? Yeah, after shipping, it's like 45 bucks. Is it the whole casters or armrest thing? It's the casters, or sorry, the armrests. SomaErgo.com is no longer functional. They put the password back up on the Shopify, but that's on the Shopify site. The Shopify site is no longer connected to anything. But the main website with all the info is just gone. I tried emailing orders at SomaErgo.com. I got a message undelivered, or a message not delivered notification. A few of them. Because my provider tried multiple times for many days. Oh shit, I just dropped one in there. This, yeah. I did try calling them like way before I was able to order. This was like maybe like early or late last year. The order I didn't place till last month. Basically, as a rundown, it's not a spoiler or anything. This is an aspect of the show. Chair company. A man investigates potential conspiracy going on with an office chair company. And I'm finding myself in that situation now. More news and notes here. I bought that extra spool of solder, which I started using. Then I found out I had another spool of solder. I just found another one. I'm like, okay, well, I guess it's like I bought that one as backup, and then you know, I was gonna need to buy a backup one at some point anyways, so I guess I would have had to anyways, but probably just not the best time considering that all the prices went up for, I think Klexus, you said tin, and just everything's prices are going up, and who knows when it'll stop or reverse, if ever. Tin, lead, copper, name a metal. It's up at least 40%. Great. Excellent. let's see. Behind me, there's a 2x4 Kallax unit from IKEA. You know, these cube shelf units. My brother has moved in, as I've mentioned several times, and he's been working on trying to reorganize my place here. And one of his solutions is, hey, let's upgrade this. So he suggested doing one of the 5x5s. So instead of 8 cubes, I'd have 25 cubes. And that'll just get a lot of things up off the floor. A lot of things just kind of messed up, cramped everywhere. Gym costs also ramping up with fuel costs. Yeah, jeez. My brother, he just got back driving my car down to Las Vegas, and round trip, he says he spent like $300 on gas. It's crazy. Would it be taller? It would be taller on the wall for sure. Yes. So I'm thinking what's going to end up happening is these acoustic panels are probably going to move somewhere else. I don't know yet. Probably also those cassette, the cassette holders. This camera is going to have to move somewhere. I don't know where yet, but somewhere. So this guy might not be at this angle anymore. Should have made a 4 with the calzone boxes and desk heads. Let's clean this out. I need a bigger bag. I'll see if my brother is out right now. He'll be back shortly. Maybe I'll ask him if there's a bigger, clear bag I could use. So anyways, yeah. I think I'm doing this 5x5 Kallax. He mentioned, you know, IKEA, I don't know if you guys know this about IKEA, but, you know, they sometimes refresh their lines. So the Kallax didn't used to be called Kallax. It used to be called Expedit. And he was mentioning, oh man, like these Kallax prices are crazy. The price went up. 5x5 new from IKEA is like $250. He said the 5x5 Expedit, you know, from 10 years ago was like $150. So then I had this brilliant idea, like, hey, maybe we should just get it used. So I found like a couple of Craigslist sellers and stuff who have some pretty good deals. $150, but it includes like those inserts, like door or shelf inserts. Feeling pretty busy / stuff with 5x5, but I guess you need the storage. I do. I got too much stuff, and yeah, it will be cramped. I'm not gonna lie, it will, but what better choice, you know? I've heard from people who have been to my place that watch stream that they didn't realize that this room was as big as it was. It's not huge, but people have said they were expecting it to be smaller. So maybe the cramping will happen, but maybe it's not as bad as we might think. We'll just have to see. So I went back and, more news and notes here. Went back and looked at this. I was talking about it last week. The Juna 60 is a Claro themed board. Okay, that's pretty cool. And also it's got some pretty cool color options like mint and cyan. Wall shelving isn't an option. My take is that there's so much stuff that like the wall shelving that would be desirable is basically just going to amount to a 5x5. Like, that's kind of how much wall shelving that I kind of need. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't know. Pure function route, I see. Yeah. I mean, I guess like for wall shelving, it wouldn't go as deep, so maybe the cramping would be less. You know what this feels like? This feels like, I feel like I'm like breaking open pistachios. Sort of feels like what I'm doing right now. They're like pumpkin seeds. I think wall shelving would allow your space to have more depth and make it feel less cluttered. But I don't know. I don't get paid to interior. I don't know. Still got time to think about it. It's not like I've received a Calyx or anything yet. Damn. One actually escaped. Got another notification through keyboard Discord. The same people who did the Optica are putting out a board called the Botanica. Also looks pretty good. But I don't know. It looks pretty good, but I get to wondering like how much do I love these, you know, like $300 keyboards? You know, like that kind of price range keyboard. I feel like if you're paying more than that, it like, first of all, better be good, but it is probably going to be good, like luxury. But I'm like kind of wondering, what does a lot of these like $300-ish keyboards actually get me? And I think that's kind of where I landed on, like, for example, the Parabolica. I was like, at the end of the day, is having a Parabolica gonna make me happy? And I guess it didn't. You know, the answer to that was no, and hence I don't have one. I wonder the same thing about the Botanica. To be honest, I'm wondering if it's going to be the same thing for me with the Optica. I already kind of have like a sort of not entirely positive outlook on the current build I have there, just because of the I don't know, something weird going on with the hot swap PCB. It's no fault of the board, but just of the PCB. Think about making my own board. I really want an Ariso plus macro keyboard. I see. I don't know how I'm a 5-month sub. I think 2 out of 5 are gifted. I see. There was a pretty big gifting that happened a couple weeks back. So that could be how. Minimalist mode, only keep it if it sparks you. So that's another thing too, is like I'm really thinking about that. I don't know, not on a giant big scale or anything, but I'm kind of going back to that feeling I had early last year, or more than, I think more, it was more than a year ago, where I'm like, maybe I should start moving some of my boards and be a little bit more aggressive about moving them. I haven't done anything on my store site yet, but I meant, it's okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just procrastinating, and it's horrible because I'm just paying all these Shopify fees. Paying all these Shopify fees, and you know, probably losing out on sales by not running sales. But I intend to cut some prices on my site, on my store. I just haven't done it yet. And then on top of that, I'm thinking of throwing more items on there, but then I gotta take pictures and stuff. I was gonna ask, did you see that guy post a flyback Vindel Proto in HHKB? I don't think I saw that. Also, I don't know why this sounds like it's familiar in my head, but I don't know. I don't think I've seen this. I actually don't really fully remember what a flyback Vindel is. But it's something that... Have I heard of that before? Maybe? Is that a board that has existed but just not an HHKB? I'll be right back real quick. Okay, I'm back. Got a few bigger. It's a recent flyback thing. I'll forward and post in pics. Don't have much info since I didn't join in. I see. Okay. Is this one wider? This one is wider. I also have some even bigger ones. Right, let's do some cleaning here. Excuse me. Yeah, this thing's starting to get humid. Alright, this has a little more airspace. It's nice. Let's do an overhead. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but I'm just like cutting these rails. Alright, what else I got? Yeah, I gotta throw on more items in my shop. get some sales going. But you know, it's like, it's funny because something like the Juna 60, I think I would appreciate just because, you know, I've liked Claro for a long time. But I don't know. Yeah, I get to wondering how much I'll appreciate something like a Botanica 60 if my heart wasn't even in it for like something like the Parabolica. Oh, also, few things. I did get in on DCS Pink Alert. I picked up the last set off of Divinity. I was watching that counter go down and down. I saw when it went from 2 to 1, so I was like, let me get that last one then. Or it's too late. But on the other hand, GMK Green Alert, so not DCS, but GMK Green Alert. That's a group buy also on Divinity. Ending 2-1. Group buy is ending tomorrow for Green Alert, GMK. And I was really thinking of getting it, and then I think I'm blowing it off because I realized I already have BSP Green. I don't think I need it. I already also have Imsto. Like the Imsto Irish themed US International ANSI. So like I already got green on beige sets, multiple of them. I actually don't think I need another. And on top of that, I think I also still have SA Nuclear Data as an unused green set. Like the only thing is like maybe I'll get the alert row and then just mix that in with either the Imsto or the BSP. The only thing is that those two I don't have HHKB compatibility for, so it'd be like. What's up? Okay, you're not gonna be on screen. Oh. One for the DCS Hungel Alps instead of the alerts. Where was that? Where was that by? Is that still going on or is that done? I don't know that I need more Alps either, but curious. How good does it look? Man, it must be pretty good if that's what you chose to do instead of alert. I got Violet Alert. I received that recently-ish. And truthfully, I feel a little bit disappointed in Violet Alert because that Violet is really dark. It almost just looks black. Like, it reminds me of, like, GMK Phantom. That thing is almost black. DCS Hangul PBT. Oh. Okay. I don't hate this. Alright, yeah, if you're lacking upsets, then yeah, for sure. I think I still have a few in the back, so when does this end? April 3rd, okay. I'll write this down. I'll see if I might want to pick it up. It's PBT, which is interesting. I wonder how that spacebar is going to be, but I guess if anything, if it's just beige, you could just run a GMK or literally any other beige spacebar. Oh, the spacebar is ABS? Okay, got it. I didn't read, so. Where are we with notes and where are we with time? We're over an hour into stream. And I've just been doing this brainless rail clipping. Just sucks SP never made Alps Alice bars. Ah, yeah. how many, I guess my question, my follow-up to that would be, how many like Alice PCBs or literally any split bar PCBs Alps compatible? I guess like H60? I guess H60 generally is if you're using it for split but not ergo Alice, but split bar only. That Type 60 SL kind of interests me. Yeah, if you're interested, I mean, we could chat. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I don't know why I keep buying PC boards when I don't like PC boards that much. I don't know why I keep doing that. In fact, I have another one coming in soon, the Ramune 60, the Gurokawa one. I'm like, why did I do that? OSA V2 was $20 when TKC closed. On top of that, Type 60 SL is like, damn. It also was one of those things where, like, man, that thing got, like, really cheap at the end. I don't know if they still have them available. Fuck, what are they called? I forgot what they were called. The guys who did the Type 60 SL, I guess they had, it wasn't something that sold out, and then at the end they were just like putting them on sale pretty good. So anyways, if you're interested, yeah, I don't mind giving you a deal. We could chat if it's something you would want. It says available on Axiom. Okay, Axiom, that's what it was. Axiom Studios, yeah. Same color too? Yeah, I think my price is way higher than Axiom's right now. And mine is used. So, you know, I'll work to beat it. OSA V2 is all TKC. I thought it was just a 75% at TKC. OSA's BA sold himself. Your price is fair if the prices were stable, I think. I agree. I think it's just, it's not been the case. It hasn't been stable, so. So yeah, that's the other thing is that, like, yeah, I've been meaning to cut prices on my site for a while. I just keep playing Pokemon instead. It's very bad. I've been meaning to add more items. I gotta make some time, I think. I'm like kind of trying to 100% Legend ZA. There's like all of Mabel's research tasks. There's this crazy ass like survival mode. There's like online title badges that you have to earn. Please don't sell Sidewinder so I could sell mine in June. Alright, you got it. I won't sell my Sidewinder then, I guess. Or at least not yet. I'm just trying to do right by you guys, you know? But I'm also trying to make some money back and make a little more space in my apartment at the same time, so. All right, what else I got here? I did my taxes, and as I say every year, I hope I did them right. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But, you know, if I didn't, then that's a problem for later, Chris. I realize I also still have a couple of unbuilt MX builds. One is actually for the Sidewinder. But, you know, I guess given that I won't be selling mine, at least not in the near term. Shout out to Kajita. I guess I will proceed with that build at some point. I also have one for the Brass CL60, for which I have 3 builds, because they included 3 plates and PCBs. I had a to-do list written out from last week, and I have some updates about these. I remember I was like, man, what the hell? I couldn't figure out what was going on, because I'm like, what is this extra real force that I wrote down that I have unbuilt? And I realized it's a funny story. It's not... How real is this real force? It was a real force, and then I gave the outer shell to Jace because he said that he would work on Urushi top cases just for anyone who he knew. So I gave him a top case last year, and I guess he entirely forgot about it, so I DM'd him a couple days ago. He mentioned he totally forgot. He's worked on them, but he forgot that I gave him one. Which is fair, because I didn't write my name on the box or anything. So he said he'd get started, and, you know, he said he'd do it for free, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel like I should compensate him. So that's another reason why I just need to, like, get more stuff available. Like, I started going through my site, my sheet, and everything, and trying to mark things that I would want to sell. Maybe I'll send him an advanced list of things he might be interested in. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. This is a pretty crazy undertaking. TKC OSA V2 PCB was super cheap. I'm using in Praxis. Got money back, but only because I stopped working. Bought Kale BCP for my Gehern 60. Nice. It's gonna be a while before it gets here, huh? I feel like there's been boards that I've been waiting on. I just got an email for my Split 60 from MTNKD. Well, I got an invoice for extra tariff costs. So hopefully that should come soon, because I did just pay it. Anyways, yeah, that case is with Jace, and the actual inner assembly is just a Sipulot, like a SIP PCB and a show plate. So it's like I could build this. It's not really a board, it's just a build, and then I just wait for what Jace has to give, or I could just insert it into another real force in the meantime to test. I feel like these wire cutters are losing their luster. Oh, another thing. My brother had gotten back, and he brought back a Dremel. So I finally have a Dremel. Now I get to wondering. And I raised this at last week's build stream, which was the Philco. I have one more Philco, and you guys tell me. I'm pretty sure that these stock Philcos come with plates that are, I believe, made with steel. A lot of these OEM boards have steel plates. How simple is it to just Dremel into a steel plate? Because I want to get rid of the cutouts for the spacebar stabilizers, because they're like CoStar cutouts. The PCB, like the Ghoul PCB, does have PCB mount stabilizer holes, so I want to use that. Just need a bit that's harder than steel. Is that common or expensive or? I'm new to this whole dremeling thing, so it's a pain. God. Alright, so just imagine an OEM TKL plate, and I just need to get rid of, what is that, like 5 little areas of this plate. And you know, it's like I've used these wire cutters to break acrylic before. I'm guessing not as easy to do so for steel, which, you know, hence the Dremel. Unless you think I could find some shears that are made of this, you know, harder than steel material that I could cut through. If you've got enough time, it's doable. Okay. What material bit would you recommend? And what shape bit would you recommend? Are all Dremel bits the same? No, right? I feel like these wire cutters are getting weaker and weaker. Draw a new plate stream? No, okay, so I mean, I guess I could. Okay, so the reason why I have to do this is because the very last Philco case that I have, it requires the OG plate for the bends that it has at the edges. So it's that, like, I mean, I guess I could take a plate file, extend it out, and then try to replicate the bend at some manufacturer. You know, whoever will cut plates and then also do bends like that. Let me see if I can try to explain. The top, okay, just imagine this is a 87 Philco. There's a lip here and a lip here that like the plate sits on, like that. It would, yeah, I don't know. Let me see if I could find a Philco plate file. Give me 1 second, because maybe... Give me 1 second while I think about this, because... You guys can maybe give me recommendations on what to do, because maybe cutting is not the right word or the right approach. Let me show you guys this. This is from Drua, which... I don't know if Drua was the one who did this. The one that I... God damn it. Okay. Here's the Sanic shirts. There's like 30 minutes left on them. But anyways, here's a Philco plate. This is a FR4. I think this is an F... I don't know. I don't know what plate this is. This is a Magistouch Phantom plate. But just imagine... because this is also not that accurate. Imagine co-star stabilizers, which are very thin. And then, like, imagine this bar is here. Would it just make more sense to cut these 2 bars as they are on this plate? Yeah, let me see. This is just not a good example to show. Co-star stabilizer cutout. This is actually a horrible example to show. Let me find a better one. Co-star stabilizer plate. Co-star plate cutout. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Okay. Let's maybe just look at this. So it looks like this is a... God, I can't read anything. Open image in new tab. Yeah. So, okay. Imagine this. This is like in 4 places or 5 places on this board. I don't know that I need to like directly cut through like this whole steel sheet plate. What if I just cut this bar right here and cut this bar right here and then figure out a way to extend this out? Just so that like a PCB mount cherry style stabilizer can fit. Like it could almost be plateless here. Like this whole what bit should I get or what should I do? Drill? Like drill using a drill or drill using a Dremel? Again, pardon the ignorance. As you can see, my best approaches in the past have been to use wire cutters on acrylic to mangle plates. Flamethrower. Drill using a drill bit meant for metal. Then file the sharp corners. I think what I said above still holds. Use a metal cutoff wheel or tungsten carbide bits if you want to carve. Okay. All right. I will need to refer back to this chat just to make sure or if anything, I'll just send these messages to myself so that I don't forget. Ooh. Oh, the the Vandal. VNDL is Vandal. I see. Just make sure. Okay. I'm going to send these messages to my... Jesus. Wow, copying and pasting that is horrible. Just make sure to actually wear cover. All right. Stainless steel shreds and slivers will fuck you up. Oh, that sounds very safe. All right, good to know. I will have to dig into this for sure. I mean, the other option is I just blow all of this off. I just blow all of this off, and I guess I'll just have to use CoStar stabilizers, as I have already. Oh, another option is to use a plate that doesn't have the bends, but then find some way to like add shims to the edges of the plate. Some kind of shim to the edge of the plate so that'll stand on those lips. And that might be possibly better than a Dremel idea. It's just that, like, I don't know what exact shim would even look like. Do you happen to have a jigsaw? A jigsaw. No. No, I don't. Maybe a small chance that Tina might. I can look. I can sketch it for you if you want. Sketch a shim? Most people have a power drill available. Sure, send the sketch. We're almost done. All these dummy housings are going to be like ready to go. All right, so as we kind of wrap this up, just a funny thing. So, yeah, this is not. We still have a lot more stream to go. I'm probably not going to do any keyboard build repairs, like finished builds, where there's just like some switches that have issues. I'll save that for another stream. But could be next stream if I don't have any new boards come in by next week. Hey, yo, Spring Roll. Welcome back. Oh, sorry. I should switch back the scene. Alright. I think that's it. I think we finished. Sketch out where I would drill and file. Okay, do you want me to send you that picture? Okay, because, again, this looks like CoStar. Copy image. Now, I don't have an overlay. I just sent it to you on Discord. I don't have an overlay of how much bigger the like a cherry, you know, PCB mount cutout would look like. But I mean, the other thing too is just like I could just obliterate that whole area, because so long as I use a 5-pin switch or just, you know, that even that switch alignment tool that Wise Donkey gave, like it doesn't really matter. I just don't want a plate there. Like there's not enough space for a cherry stabilizer to go through as it stands through these CoStar cutouts. So that entire image can just be obliterated. And like, how would you do that? But again, the other thought here too is that like an alternative to all of this is just to use a flat plate with no bends, even though it wouldn't work inside this plate or inside this case that relies on it, but then find some way to elevate that in the same way that plate bends would. And it's like, well, how would you guys suggest that? I think I've seen, or I've had something that on a worse scale could work. Let me see if I could find it. Give me 1 second. I don't even know what it was called. I bought it. I bought it on Amazon. This is like a... Was it rubber? I don't know. Edge trims. So like something like this. Hopefully this works. Like maybe I could add something like this to the end of a flat plate, but then like I'd need to figure out the exact size of this that would work well enough. I don't know. Do you think that's a better idea than dremeling through what I think is, what I believe is steel? But also kind of act as a gasket too, I guess, in a way. Because the one that I bought here in this picture is like kind of huge. So I need to find something that's thinner than this specifically. This is... I don't know what these measurements are on this page here. 0.375 inch by 0.039 inch by 0.093 inch. Like, I don't know which is which. It's not that helpful. Just hot glue that shit in. So it has to raise. That's the thing. Is like I need to put something in to raise it, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I finished all these dummy bottoms. Now I don't have to ever do dummy bottoms on... Oh shit, I missed one. Okay, hopefully that's the only one I missed, but I don't think I ever have to do another one of these again. I can just grab from here and we're good to go. Perfect. Use RTV silicone caulking and it functions as a gasket as well. Oh, that's a good one. All right, I'm just gonna add some edge trim to my cart so I don't forget what it's called. I think that's my first approach before using this Dremel. And it's not that the Dremel will go to waste. I'm sure I still have many things I could Dremel. All right, so dummy housing's done. There is something next up here I want to show off. Oh, some stuff fell. All right, so we showed this off last week. This is 250-ish. 250-ish cherry clip-in stabilizers. And so the goal here was to take these guys and clip them all. And so I could do the same thing that I just did. It's crude, but it should work. File. Oh, interesting. Okay. And then that actually makes sense. How would you drill this? Like, how physically would you drill this? Would you like use like clamps to keep it in place and then just point a drill downwards and then just hope you get it right? Okay. Put it on a piece of wood? Okay. It's thin and you're a strong boy. Okay. All right. Well, let me zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so here, as I was mentioning, we got like 250 stabilizers worth, so about 500 of these inserts to clip, and we can do that. But you know what's really stupid is that as I was doing some organization to find some of the other, like earlier before everyone was really here, I was putting some keycaps on the Real Force that I stole CRP Tulip from to put on the Philco from last week. Anyways, while I was looking for those keycaps, I found more TX stabilizers. It's like I didn't really need to buy more stabilizers. I mean, I guess these would last me like 5 builds. And also one of them is APs, so maybe only 4 builds really. but I had enough, which is really silly. Anyways, I guess it's still not in vain that I bought, 250 stabilizers worth, because, I just don't ever want to have to think about not having enough stabilizers ever again. So maybe I don't know what the best approach is here, but I feel doubtful that I'll finish all of these by the end of stream. All 500 of these, but maybe we could just start. Either double-sided tape or super glue the wood too. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. All right. That makes sense. God damn, this is like harder because it's like I can't really see what I'm supposed to cut through what is not 100% fully transparent plastic. Although, hell yeah, this plastic is pretty good for making sure that these little pieces don't fly everywhere into my eyes or just random corners of my room. But I do get to wondering, like, can you clip too much of this? Because, like, this is already, like, they're cutting pretty deep. I mean, I guess as long as it doesn't do the bouncy, boingy thing, that's probably all that matters, I guess. I hope. Okay, so I'll think about all these things. I think what I'm gonna do probably is maybe try buying some edge trim, or no. The very first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure that bend. I think that makes the most sense. Measure the bend first. Figure out if there's an edge trim that makes sense for me to buy. See if it works. And if it doesn't, then I'll go for the drill, file, Dremel, crazier, harder approaches. I think that's the best plan. Man, I need a clearer bag. All these bags have like all those like wrinkles that make it less transparent. Also, you guys can't see anything, huh? All right. Let's see. More news and notes. What else we got here? So yeah, that Philco beige cable I found, for those of you guys who didn't see it earlier, I found that cable. It was inside my headphone drawer for some reason. Have no idea why. I also found an extra one that was in black. I don't even know what that one goes to. And for those who missed it, I did reattach that Philco beige cable in, and we ran a matrix test, and there were like a few very critical keys that made it not possible to do a really legitimate type test, so I didn't even bother. I checked one of my other Filco builds, the Litster acrylic, stacked acrylic. Turns out I did use, because I forgot, I did use the FR4 plate that came with these Ghoul TKL PCBs. But the funny thing is that it's not really locked into place properly, I guess. Frog Mini, that giveaway Frog Mini from a few weeks ago, finally sent out. Oh, that's another thing too. I still have this sub goal, 44 out of 35. I guess I should come up with another prize to give away at the next whatever sub goal. All your plastic clippings, Jesus. Like, I have a ton of junk that I could give away, but, like, is it worth a sub goal? I don't know. All right, you guys, here's some ideas. You guys tell me. Maybe we'll work on this together. Take off shirt. Let's work on these prizes together. I have a bunch from myself. This is both from Show and from Pooter, who got it obviously from Show. But these like Real Force like pouches. They're like soft cases. They're not really even cases. They're more just like pouches. I have like 4 of them. I'm like, these are probably worth something, but like, who would need 4 of these? And then like one of them is probably not worth that much, you know? When you activate Windows 11 in 2069, it'll probably need to scan your ID. What else? I have these leather Bird Electron wrist rests, like HHKB sized wrist rests, and they're pretty nice, except they are like used. Like you can see some palm wear on both of them in the same spots. These are pretty expensive wrist rests, but they do have that, you know, and it's just like, what does that make it worth? Sounds like sanding work that your Dremel can do on leather? That's like a thing? I don't know. Well buffing? Buffing? I see. Okay. Broken in. Okay, I could give that a shot. The other thing is I just don't really use wrist rests myself anymore anyway, so like it's not even that like it's dirty and I don't want to use it because it's dirty. It's just that I don't really use wrist rests anymore. Y'all know, like, when you clip these cherry insert fangs, there's one that's more annoying than the other. You guys must know what I'm talking about, right? Like, one of these fangs is, like, thicker and, like, more ridiculously designed. Do you know what kind of leather it is? I don't know. It's black. I don't have any other details on the leather. I mean, you can look it up because there's, or like, how do I put this? You can look up Bird Electron leather wrist rest, I guess. And there's like 2 different models. One is deeper. Shit. One is deeper than the other. I don't know if they were different leathers used for each of them. But yeah, I have 2 of them. Oh, it says vegan leather. Definitely do not sand or buff that. Both of them? I don't know if you found both models, but yeah, if it's like some kind of pleather, then, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Whatever it is, it has wear on it. And was expensive. Alright, what's our time look like? We're almost at 2 hours. Maybe I'll top off at like, I don't know, in the next 10 or 15 minutes. And then yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a prize idea. That Frog Mini was just a really good prize because it was courtesy of Pooter. So I have to put up something that's, you know, I don't know if anything I can think of will necessarily compete, but something that isn't complete junk. There's vegan leather conditioner. I don't know how well it works since vegan leather is essentially plastic. You could give a discount on your warehouse fines. Oh. That is actually pretty good. Is that good? I feel like how... That, that scares me on legality. I gotta come up and figure out if that's really a good idea. Yeah. I don't know. Also, on the other hand, though, does legality matter? Does it? I don't know, maybe it's, first of all, maybe it's totally fine. Second of all, even if it wasn't fine, I mean, it seems like at this stage of history, you can kind of just do anything. Anyone can really just do anything at this point. If someone got paid enough to pursue you, what does that even mean? To pursue me? Huh? Buy one, get one, same price. I'm getting like crazy confused by all these messages. Like, put a case against you. I'm not sure how you get in trouble. True. Okay, I see. Buy one, get one, same price. It's like a. Okay, I see. Basically, just a BOGO deal, a BOGO coupon, with the pretty typical caveat of it had to be the same price or less. The sales just big buy two at full. Okay, see, buy one get one same price. Got it. I don't know. My brain was loading for that one. What PCB is the alternative to H60 PCBs nowadays? That's a good question. I do not know the answer. Yeah, like what do people use for 60s now? Like sort of universal-ish 60s. Because I highly doubt that it's DZ60 V2 Flex. If that even is for sale anymore. It's not just you, there are tourist traps that give out coupons like that and sucker people in thinking they're getting a deal. Alright, some other updates on stuff. Angel was in here earlier. Turns out Angel has historically had issues trying to get that KMG B60 weight laser job done because the weight is in stainless steel. So I'm still working with them. I'm seeing like if maybe we can find someone who can cut stainless steel and just still use Angel's art. Asked Triumph about those PCBs, no answer. Of course, it's been almost a year since I've heard from him. ASCII F looks like I saw the Key Spencery channel is labeled in production, so I guess that's still going on. Marrow 60, since there's a couple options of variants depending on mounts or if you want RGB, ALPS, etc. Marrow 60. That sounds familiar. I feel like I vaguely remember seeing Marrow 60 before. Where is that sold? I'm guessing H60s aren't being produced anymore? Is that right or no? Key espresso. Okay. Open source? One variant of it, okay. Oh, okay. It's about 12:02 a.m. I think I got through all my news and notes. I think, at least. So, maybe we'll wrap up here. Let me see real quick. I think I have some boards. Split 60 hopefully coming soon. Some keycaps coming in soon. I need to organize my incoming stuff list. Yeah. All right. Yeah, well, whatever the case, I'll be back next week with, I don't know, maybe some other build. Could be Sidewinder. Could be anything, really. Guess I'll get this cleaned up first. Lots of open source PCB sold on Taobao. I gotta like start separating these between ones that are done and ones that are still need to be. I'll get another bag for this. Oh, I got it right here. See, you guys, they're Bastion 60. Ah. There was also something interesting about the Bastion 60. Something else was interesting about it. I forget what it was. Hey, anyone have the intel on that? It was just a long time since I've seen it, so I just forget. Taobao/Ali also have ones with anime characters on them. Really? Oh shit. What would we search? What do you search to find those? Okay, all right, good to know. Hold on, let me check these out. This is important. Damn, that's sick. Oh shit! Oh my goodness, that is sick. All right, gonna send this to myself also. A+, thank you for that. This is good information. All right, let's see who we could raid. Who we got? Rumi's on. Sup, Caitlin's on. Let's do Rumi. We haven't seen Rumi in a while, huh? All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will hopefully be more prepared next week for another stream. But if anything, we could always fall back to doing some clippings. But more likely, if no build, we could also be doing, like if no new board coming in, we can also do old build fixes. So, alrighty. Thanks, everybody. I will see you guys next week. Good night, guys.